Alright, as you can see, we made it to Plat. Currently rank 16. Once it resets, I will be rank 11, or 12 actually. Not that impressive, to be honest. Only at 1.7 mil KP. I still have 170 mil to dump, so I could bump it up to maybe 2 mil. Um, I just want to give an update. As you can see, I'm level 60, kind of halfway through that, so I'll be level 65 after a couple walls or whatnot. Um, just wanted to kind of go over my mindset right now, my strategy going in. I haven't really given any like mid-game strategies. It's all been more like tutorials, um, demonstrations of that sort. So currently, I am sitting in cautious gear. As you can see, like I will say, I'm not a free-to-play player. I put a couple hundred in this. And so when I put full cautious gear, I can reach 43% cautious, and obviously my brave goes down. So I just pull all my troops to my main for this. My troop count is probably one more. Yeah, it's 244, second day of season. I'm level 64, so it's all right. Um, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I did collect my 48-hour from my calendar, so that gave me 74 mil, I believe. So basically, my troop count would have been like 74 mil after below this, in reality. So if you're like, oh, how'd you get there, level 64? Technically, I didn't. So, but I wanted to note the area that I demonstrated in my last video up here. I did take over pretty much all of it. This guy's just running through them now. I took over everything that this guy has and this guy has, leaving just these few cities. But this guy came down here. You can tell by his frame, he's not a new player by any means. He has pretty decent stats. I didn't want to contend it, and his marches were fast enough, so I couldn't really move into that area. Back up there because I wasn't really holding any positions there. So I just let him have it. Um, so yeah, I was able to fully conquer that area pretty much until the dude was demo level. So this morning, just going over a quick overview. I was sitting in cautious overnight. Woke up, switched to defender, took all the cities around me that had been taken. Pretty much everything but like these four cities were taken, and a few speckled around. I actually had these cities up here still this morning, um, so or most of them. So I retook everything. Most of it was double experience around here. Then I worked down here through the same guy, and I'm not upgrading any cities that are too far from my main. Worked down here. Then I started attacking. Actually, his cities ended here. So I started attacking this guy in these cities here and here. So after I attacked him there, I forcefully bridged over to a guy here because he only had 3 cities in the area. And so I scouted them, saw that there weren't troops nearby, and so I hit those. Then I moved through this area. So I got this guy. I would have taken this city, but he had troops in it. Moved to here. And the reason, like, let's see, yeah, I was attacking this guy here. I would normally not attack this close to the main, because this, from here to here, in reference to here, is pretty close to the same distance. He could easily boost and wall me. The reason I attack these is because he had his troops here, like 76 mil of them. They might still be there, I don't know. And so once you get a clue of where most of the guy's troops are, you can just give a rough scout of the area and just keep scouting that city. And you'll know that he's not online or moving his troops. So I would do that. I scout that city, scout the adjacent cities, and then I attack these. So that's why I took these that close to his main, right there. Then I came over here. I attacked these, ran through this whole area until I couldn't attack him anymore. I could, but he was 0 experience. Didn't feel like doing that. I was just trying to level up to level 62 at the time. Now, the reason I ran through this area, although his main was so close, is because the same. He had, and he probably still has, I think that's the same dude. Yeah, he probably still has like 86 mil in this city. So I would just scout that, and he was level 62, 63. So it's likely he doesn't have much more than that. And I had most of my stack down here. So I was just full stacking these cities, minimum losses, and I would keep scouting up here, this city, and he was not moving his troops, so I would just keep taking his cities. And so that's not really a wise thing to have. It's kind of a uh, it's an issue because sometimes it's useful to have your troops in a city, but then if you have all your troops in that city or the majority of them, people can just scout that area and know you're still there, and then attack cities that are further away pretty safely. So that's something you kind of want to keep a track of. I did want to go over. I like you notice that most of my cities here are level 70, but a few of them 73. Then I have a 72 here and a 72 here. Now, the reason for this is it's pretty clear to me the pathing someone would take running through my base. It's very likely someone takes my temple and then attacks this city, and maybe even that city or that city. But from there, where will they go? Will they go this way or this way? Oh my God, why won't let me tap? Or this way? Okay. Now, from here, if anyone pulls in from this side, they're going to attack to here. It's very likely. And from here, they're clearly attacking this city. But they might attack this city. But from here, I don't know if they're going to attack this one or this one. Now, it's odd to me, and I haven't thought of this before, but I've had multiple people start running through from here. They hit the temple, then they hit these cities, and then they have a choice between attacking these two. Now, sure, I will admit this one is slightly closer, but they always hit the 73, and it's only a couple levels higher. And so I'm kind of wondering, maybe this is like kind of psychological. If I just have slightly higher level cities throughout, if they're gonna go for them instead. And so I can pre-wall them, send troops like as I see them attacking this city, I'll send troops from my main to here. Then I don't have to boost or, whatever. Or as I see them attacking this city or this city, whatever, then I'll send troops here or here, depending on the situation, to the slightly higher level cities. Kind of wondering if that's like psychological and if like someone's going to attack a 72 versus a 70, just like value wise. So I'll give you an update, give like a 1 out of 10 scenario, like 8 out of 10 times they did, later on in a different video. So I thought that was interesting. Maybe you want to try it too, but I'm going to try that and see if that works for pre-walling. I'm just upgrading my city to level 70 currently, because it kind of forces people to attack with 10 to 100 mil. Those are easier to wall at this time. Not trying to really wall people that are sending under 100 mil. I took pretty heavy loss walling this guy. Of course, he lost more. I gained more gold and experience, likely. Actually, no, he might have gained more experience because we're even, and he lost more troops, and troop loss is worth 3 experience. So, maybe. But took heavy loss. He didn't level. I leveled like one or two times off that. So, yeah, just want to give an update. Kind of my current strategy is letting people take my cities because I'm weak. I'm in Plat. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm faster than the average guy. I'm in a decent clan right now, so that helps a lot in speed. But in general, I cannot wall these guys. Straight up, I cannot wall these guys. So I'm gonna go. I have decent cautious, halfway decent south. I'm simply, if someone makes it easy for me, I will wall them. Otherwise, I'm gonna upgrade my cities minimally, switch to cautious, let them be taken. Then I will retake the cities, likely at 1.5 or 2 times experience, and then rinse and repeat. And if the strategy doesn't work, I'll switch it up, whatever. I'll give you an update. But I do want to note for this strategy, I personally like to upgrade my cities in intervals because if you're going to upgrade from a level 1 to a level 70, you will not get, with my stats, you will not get the gold back that you spent on it, even if you're full cautious and like 120, whatever, 150 south. You're not going to get what you spent back on it. And what I like to do instead is I'll upgrade. I had these, I took them at like level 50, I upgraded to level 60. People ran through them, upgrade to level 65. People ran through them, upgrade to level 70. And I generally wall someone in the process, which gives me the gold to do that. But if you upgrade straight to level 70, someone takes a city, you're not going to retain as much gold. So if instead, next time someone runs through them, I upgrade them all to like 72. That's still increasing the defensive value by a good amount, but it's not like it'll kill more troops and make more gold. It's kind of hard to like I can't think of the right words to say for this, but value wise, you will gain back more of your gold simply by upgrading in smaller intervals. If you have crazy stats, this is completely thrown out the window. But with my current stats, you can see them here, you can see them here. This is just what I'm running. I'm in cautious, so it's slightly different than what I'd normally be like stat. As I said, great temples right now for Plat. So my rusher is very nice. I have points. I have a good amount of points in it right now, as you can see. But you do want to upgrade in intervals. You don't want to upgrade just like from level 1 to 75 if you are going to lose it anytime soon. If you're going to be keeping it for like 12 hours, greatly changes the rate of your return. And so that might be good. But if you know you're going to probably lose it soon, smaller intervals, leveling it like 3 to 5 times every time it's taken instead, as long as you're in cautious when it is retaken, it does help, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, please correct me in comments, and I will gladly take your advice. I just want to give a little bit of update. Second day of season, doing all right, pretty solid. Troop count, pretty solid. KP is slightly. I'm not gonna be like, oh, the calendar collection for 48 hours. I still would have been at the same KP, I'd been a little bit lower, but calendar helped, clan helped, but this is where I'm at. Want an update. If you have any advice, any video topics you want covered, just a general comment, please leave it, and I will greatly appreciate it. Please feel free to subscribe and like, of course. Thank you. Have a great day.